the first floor level, if you will, and there's some sort of elevator mechanism. You can explore down there if you like. We can set up a rope. Nope, there's still one set there. Freely climb down there, inspect the mechanism as you can see. The visibility is extremely limited. We believe it may be due to a hot spring or something down there for the warmth resonating from the valley cut. We don't suspect any volcanic activity, for we've not seen anything, and nobody has mapped anything in these regions yet. The seismics do not match up.
Doesn't a hot string mean there's
Is there any
volcanic
footprints
activity?
around this?
There's no sign of civilization either.
We live on a giant volcano.
Yeah, but it's not all just volcanic.
We live on a giant volcano.
This is
Okay.
the Western Spires, Joe.
Which also have actually have they shown? They haven't shown the same
The
volcanic activity.
volcano is so big it houses a fire giant civilization inside
Yeah, it's
of
very
it.
core.
Which is on our side of the Cloud Spires.
Yeah, this is still way over there.
4 hours travel.
4
That's a
hours
long
traveled by
ways.
airship.
On a ship
Four
that goes
hours
120
How fast
miles
does
an
an
hour.
airship go? Think of it when you
It's
fly
a
4
day
hours.
walk.
Airships in general are actually
4 hours
not
is
that
not
fast.
a day walk.
Airships
From the
typically
distance
travel
from the
about
capital,
50
yeah.
miles an hour
600
at their
miles.
max.
So if you're, so
It's
it
like
would be
from
like
here
from
to
here to
Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah.
No, Vancouver's only 300.
It's not such a
Shut up,
Just
Paul.
here at that.
It takes 4 hours.
It totally
because of
takes
the
4
traffic.
hours to drive there.
Because of the traffic.
We have no traffic. We're in an airship.
Yeah, we
do it
turbulence, wind turbulence.
We're doing 150 miles an hour.
You guys actually travel 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
Oh god, that's slow.
it is. Airships are not fast.
No, they're
The
blimps, right?
Well, ours was. The fucking Rolling Thunder was.
Yeah, or
Rolling Thunder
they're not
was
necessarily
like my
blips. They'll be
super
things
ship,
like
I
magical
guess.
driven units, like steampunk,
Yes, we
right? Or
don't
Final
have a
Fantasy
magic
style.
drive.
So they look like they
Rolling
shouldn't
Thunder was
float,
awesome.
but they do. Simply
I
for the
miss
sake
my
of the
ship.
magical drive, right?
Yeah, it's just the thing that makes them faster is that they just can go over stuff.
That's right. And
We
and
just
when you
need
guys
to, we
when
just
you
need
guys
wizards to cast Gust behind the airship to make it go faster.
when you guys are dealing with
It's actually a thing in one of the Robin Hood books.
when you guys are dealing with fast airships, like that's a big deal. When you guys come across like the chromed
Yeah,
necromantic
you know,
airships.
We're just
Like
used
the
to having
scale
fast
that-
airships,
Those
and
are
now we have slow
insane.
ones.
The Covenant of Silver ships are legendary because, and the Dwarven ships even more so because they have fucking warp.
Well, we had the Rising Thunder, and what was the other one that we had?
Rolling Thunder.
The Rolling
And yeah,
Thunder.
that was
we
a good
didn't
ship.
have it long enough to
The
name
fifth.
The Fist. That was our airship. It was super fast. Now we got these piddly ass airships.
We're in like a back.
Just for the record, I would have made it rain for
You
like
went backwards in
5,000.
time for
It
sure.
wouldn't have been a big deal. But you know, you're gonna throw 90 grand at it, so just don't spend it all at one place, eh?
All right, well, let's go down and check it out.
Ain't nowhere like home.
Lead
Yeah,
the
this
way,
This is
Stig.
it's gonna rain in the mountains.
Yeah.
Unless you're
One
like,
place here.
unless you're like in the Sahara or something.
All right.
I'm gonna give him a bless, the Paler.
Island
even
of
though
deceased ships.
He doesn't
Alright.
worship Paler
Full
anymore.
You don't worship
So it's a dark, rainy day. You're
Yes.
staring down into a fog-ridden valley. You've never done this before. This one's a new one.
On the house.
Volcanoes, valleys, airship to airship. You have hurtled yourself off the back of a small skiff into a ridden galley in order to take the engine room. You fucking threw yourself through a porthole that was 5 feet by 5 feet, normally housing a gun emplacement that was blasted out by your compatriots. This is the shit you left behind. And you stare down into that fog-ridden cleft and you think to yourself, what the fuck am I doing with myself? Alright.
Right.
And with that
Detect
said, the Stig steps up. Some people say he is the union of a titmouse and a god. Right.
Oh my goodness.
So you stand at the precipice of this valley. Are you going to do anything to prepare yourself? Somebody was blessing him, I believe. Somebody said. You blessed him? Vane gives you the light of his father.
It lasts a minute, so get to it.
The rain parts in like a spotlight, Mr. Bean style.
Uh-huh.
And just shines directly on you and gives you the blessing. And as you walk towards the cleft, it follows you like a stage light.
And it stings a little bit because you're not a player anymore. Right.
You take a point of damage.
Yeah, but you're still both in the good pantheon.
He's
This
not a
set,
good- he's
is
not a
anybody
good
else doing
fan.
anything during this time? Remember, there is a rope that goes down to the first level, so...
Yeah, I want to hear a splash first before I decide.
I climb down the rope because I feather fall in case I fuck up.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to throw athletics, or you just want to
Athletics.
step off next to the rope?
I want to do athletics on the rope first. I don't want
Right, fair
to waste feather fall.
You don't have boots. to
And
fall,
I have
do you?
really high concentration.
Hang on a second. Just before you do this, because I don't want to be a dick, but can you cast Featherfall as an action?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
slow.
Okay, it's
Okay,
not like
so here.
a 1 minute casting time or something like that.
No, it's like
React?
a reaction.
What are those?
React.
Yeah.
It's a
Choose-
reaction?
It's a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Choose up to
Never
5
mind,
falling
done.
creatures within range. A falling
Absolutely
creature's
done.
rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. After
Imagine
one,
the dickweed DM who's like, you can't cast that.
after
Why?
1
'Cause
minute.
you're not using
so,
it as a reaction.
since each round is
Maybe
6
not
seconds.
falling yet.
Each round is 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So since each round is 6 seconds after 10 rounds, if they haven't landed,
It's
then-
a minute. Yeah, you get to fall for a minute. You'll be fine. The C-130 gun shit.
There's
you
said
alright.
there's an elevator down there.
Yeah, that's
so
the
he
idea, right?
dives down and gets the elevator.
Well, let's go for that. shall we?
Okay.
Which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to climb
Yeah,
down
yeah,
the
yeah.
stupid rope.
So roll it.
Let
Red,
the
you do.
expert do it. This is why he's here.
Who's the expert?
Eh.
The guy who's high on mushrooms.
Yeah, but that's how he concentrates. Is when he's high on
You know what? Fair.
10. I got a 10.
Okay, so with a 10, you get yourself down the rope without issue. You actually just, nestle down on your knees, grab the rope, and then lower yourself off. Into the fog you go, slowly descending. You can see about 10 feet away.
Oh yeah, and I've strapped my spear to my back so that it comes with me.
Okay. Cool.
Alright,
I'm now at the next level. Is there anything there?
so stepping down, who else is going down there? I mean, yeah, you're dropping down there.
And
Well,
if
I'll
something
find out.
does go on,
Okay, athletics real quick. Anybody
I don't
else?
do athletic rolls.
Fuck no.
Do boots of jumping help you when you land?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know how far down that is.
I could just splat anyway.
You have no idea how far the rope goes.
Okay.
I think you're smart enough to wait.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait till I hear a holler from.
You just
here.
climb the fucking wall. I mean, like, it's
I
a
guess
human
it's
wall.
true.
You're a
We
cat.
could,
I guess
but
it
we want
just-
to live.
What are you gonna do?
You guys are
Go rope.
pussies.
No,
Well,
the
she is.
question is how
Ah.
is the lighting?
The lighting is shit. It's a dark, sleet-ridden day, and there's a fog from something roiling up the valley.
Cat.
Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Get chosen a paler. I don't have time for this shit. I'm gonna get my robes dirty.
Did I mention there was a fog? I think I might have mentioned
Yeah,
that.
it's blowing.
Hey,
right
look, there's
in
a
my face.
fog.
Appreciate it. Perfect guard.
So, just in case it wasn't clear, a thick fog coiling up in the valley.
I get it.
So I'll go right towards this.
Snog?
Right to me.
Some egg snog? There's no snog right now.
Also, he's spelling it wrong.
Okay, so at this point, you guys have climbed down. As you get down into the depths of the fog,
He's gonna make out with us.
Busy.
I rolled an 18 climbing down.
She's gonna make out with us.
Oh, yeah, for roll. So.
Like, come on down, it's okay. An easy climb.
Ooh.
You made
Yeah.
it to the bottom, or are you just
Is that
dropping?
athletics?
I made it.
Oh, you made it down?
is it athletics? Because I got 17.
as you step off the edge, you let your cloak of featherfall actually just do what it normally does, and you easily float to the bottom, past those who are climbing down the rope. Your feet clatter against the dirt floor of a ledge. And as you look around, 10 feet ahead of you is all you can see within this fog that rests moist against the sleet still pummeling down from above. As the sleet breaks through the fog, some of it turns back to water, pure, simple rain. As you peer around in the fog, you begin to walk away from the wall, and some pinpoint lights of what look to be crystal green deposits. Small pinpoints, flecks, sit veining through the wall. And you stare upon, veining through the floor ahead of you and the wall just yonder. And as you stare upon them and come around, you think of the green gemstones, the phylactery shards, and the phylactery that you saw earlier. Throw me Arcanic.
And the ones that were sold to you. For 1,000 gold.
Did you sell him the shards
He
for
did.
1,000 gold?
1,000 gold, yeah.
Oh my god. Right, moving along.
Arcanic, was it?
Yes, please. That'll do. 17 plus
Yeah,
bonus.
like a
And then
full
some. Oh my.
And
Good
we
lord.
bought both for 500.
For 20.
Then they insisted on paying
You
more.
recognize them as the
Got
same
it,
material.
2,000.
And as you
bartering
sit there
is still
looking at the
getting
piece and assessing the two
He's
minerals
been doing mushrooms.
side by side, it is absolutely 100% the same. You get up from your position on the ground and you look around and you can barely make it out, but there's a silhouette of a small room. You hear footsteps, yours, landing on the dirt, letting go of the rope, muttering something in the fog against the sleet coming down from overhead. You're warmer, at least, here in the fog. You hear overhead the crumbling of stone as Thrassix descends the rope above you. Ivor and Vane sit at the top, their respective troops on hand nearby. What do you guys do?
We're waiting for the signal.
Waiting for an elevator.
I look around for an elevator.
Stumbling
What
through
does
the
an
fog,
elevator look like in this world?
stumbling through the fog, you manage to see the silhouette of your compatriot against some green veins glowing in the fog. You, descending
You can
along
do
the
that
wall,
fire spell, a light spell, right?
find your way picking through
Yeah,
the
I
fog,
have
seeing the
light.
silhouettes of your compatriots all the same.
No, I don't have fire.
Thrassix comes down the rope a moment later, following in behind Thunder, who makes her way ahead of him in the fog. Yonder, the small enclosed space, a room with several gears and machinations overhead, presents itself. You fumble instinctually, running forward like a kid in a candy store,
I don't touch them.
with the levers. No, you don't touch the thing. Okay,
Are you
perfect.
sure?
So Jedi Paul is not doing anything. Fletcher, you see the room ahead of you. Llewellyn, you also see the room ahead of you.
Actually,
Thunder?
I've used elevators before.
You have? This particular elevator system, as you see it, as I described, is a chamber.
It has 4 levers. We're fucked.
18 levers.
4 levers and 10 gears. They have to be rotated in a certain direction for the elevator to move.
Simple. So this is the ledge. This is the room. And you can see the columnar structure around it, leading downwards into the fog below, disappearing from view.
Okay,
It is very much an elevator shaft.
Is the elevator at the top?
From what you can see, the elevator is at the top. It's got a simple lever inside.
What? The elevator's at the top?
Yep.
I'm like, you guys better climb down and stop being little bitches.
guys, I use thaumaturgy to make my voice loud so they can hear me.
Conveyances? Yeah, you know what? I like that. Conveyance it is. The bone room? I don't want to know. Yeah, sorry?
I use thaumaturgy to make my voice loud and tell people up on. We found the elevator. It only goes down. You have to come down here first.
Okay, you hear Elonmi's voice bellow out from the cleft.
I count 60 seconds for the avalanche. Amount of avalanches we've been through.
Well, nobody's throwing them at us anymore.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Maybe it will be the last trying to stay still.